Hey everybody, all you woodchucks out there. Okay, so we're at a client's house and we're getting ready to take you in and we're going to show you a set of cabinets I did about a year ago. So stay tuned. All right, here we are, folks. You're not seeing it yet, so we're going to talk a little bit for a second. Miss Lisa, we're going to be interviewing her here in a few minutes, and we're going to start taking a nice look at this job that I did about a year ago. Tell you a little bit about it. It is a bit of a rustic feel, and it's a pine job, and it's rare that I get to do pine, so I really enjoyed doing this. So, David, if you'll come over here.
Type up.
Get the camera, get a long shot here in the kitchen, so just kind of get
I can see
a bit of a longer view there. Take a look at what we got going on.
you did all this center stuff.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah.
That's a huge island.
All right, so if you come around here, we've got the china cabinet here, and she went with some really unique hinges and hardware here. And then up here we got the little drawers for her, and if you notice, everything is flush mount. That was what she wanted. So and then down here we've got the bar area, and then the kitchen cabinet here, and she wanted a nice open look above the refrigerator. And so if you step around here, you can see she wanted a spice rack, so we did her a nice little spice rack. She is all about having places to put everything, so we made sure that she had a place to put everything. You come over here, you see she's got this, built the island, and look at the size of this double oven here.
Wow.
I mean,
The oven's in the island.
I think it's 5 feet, if I'm not mistaken.
That is huge.
And so down here, we got the divider racks. And if you'll get a shot over here, David, you can see we did the dovetail drawers.
Wow.
Yeah, so those are made of maple. All soft closing drawers. See here, you see the dovetail drawers? Yeah, so yeah, nice soft closing drawers. Come over here. Check out these windows. Isn't that a beautiful view right above the sink here?
It is. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's a little rainy today.
Yeah, we've got the rain.
Man.
And then if you come around this side of the island, obviously you can see underneath, we got the shelving unit back there,
wow.
tucked underneath, so she keeps a lot of stuff under there.
That's cool.
And then here we got the dog food pull out.
Nice.
Yeah. So this job is really pretty unique to do. Something I want to explain to you about this job. If you come over here and look, all right, so I told you it's a pine job. All right, years ago, and I'm talking 20 years ago, you used to be able to buy sheets of pine plywood, and that's what you would build these finished ends with. Okay, you can't, at least anywhere that I'm aware of, I couldn't get any pine plywood. All this is real pine lumber. Had to cut it, clamp and glue it together, sand every bit of that. And I'm talking, there's a lot throughout here, because it's not just the outsides of the cabinets, it's the shelves within the cabinets. You know, you take, for instance, this refrigerator unit. I mean, all of this is like 3 pieces of pine. They're all clamped and glued together, sanded out.
Wow.
It was quite an extensive job.
And of course, did you do the crown molding?
Yeah, did the crown molding. So, and one thing I want to say about it, Lisa designed this job, okay? This is a complete remodel. 15 years ago, I did some work for Lisa in her old kitchen. And I never knew the day was coming when she was going to completely gut that, do an addition, and we're doing all new cabinets. But that's what took place here. Wow. And so it was really an exciting project. Now step back here, focus on that vent hood there.
I know.
Is that something or what?
That is a massive vent hood.
Yeah, and then look at the ceiling. See, our contractor, Albert, he did all this remodel, and he did the ceiling, put the vent hood in, the flooring, Trimmed out all the windows. They did this deck addition back here. He did the electrical and all that kind of stuff. So
Hi, puppy.
yeah, really,
Wow, this
really
deck is
quite an
nice.
extensive remodel here.
Yeah.
So, Miss Lisa, are you ready? Come on over here. Come on over here, Lisa. So this is Miss Lisa,
Hello,
and this is our wonderful client here. And I got to tell you, it's just so amazing what she did with this whole design here.
Really?
Lisa,
Thank you.
you did a great job. You really did.
Well, it took a village to get this one together.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts about the kitchen overall?
I love it. It's everything that I wanted it to be. My inspiration came from the existing woodwork because there was a lot of fabulous woodwork in this house. And also the butler's pantries and the kitchens of the 20th century. So I just wanted a space that looked like it had been here all along.
Right.
And that it had actually been here longer than the house has even been
Yeah.
here, but the house has an old flavor to it. So I wanted this to just look like.
And it's incredible because it's such a great blend, and it really does. It just flows. It blends great.
Right.
What was your experience like working with me?
You were great. You did
Yeah.
everything. I mean, you always were, asking the right questions and to get me where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
You've always been easy to
Well,
work with.
I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah.
Well, that works two ways, Lisa, because you have been a jewel to work with. She has to be number one.
Oh.
So, and because of that, we got you a little gift here. So, yeah, you've got you a trip to
sweet
Connors.
of you.
Thank
you so much.
Take your husband Fred, and
That's
y'all enjoy
awesome.
that. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Appreciate that.
And that's our way of saying we appreciate you. You know.
Oh.
So, now what we have not toured yet is the pantry.
Oh my goodness, we have to do that.
Right.
And I just want you people to know, some of you ladies are going to drool over this. It's probably a woman's dream, and this woman's living the dream. So we're getting ready to
Yeah,
check
it's
it out.
my favorite thing. People come in and they go, "Wow, the kitchen," and I'm like, "Yeah, but come here, let me show you something."
Well, let's do it. Let's go
Let's go.
back here.
Okay.
Let's tour this thing. All right. So,
Wow. Oh my
and
goodness.
to really get a feel for it, you're going to have to step back and really scan the whole room because
I'm glad I've got a wide angle.
it goes all the way around. We did the
Even
bench
this.
seat. Of course, the shelving unit. We've even got an itty bitty cubby hole down here. And then, of course, the shelf above. Now we've got all the glass doors and everything's flush mounted.
Wow.
You come back here. I mean, look at the storage capacity in here. It's just incredible.
There is just so much room. I love it.
And then she's got her little nookie here,
Mm-hmm.
So that's her desk area.
And Fred says he comes in and he got me this because it's like the check-in desk.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's how he has to get your attention,
Yeah,
right?
but I'm usually somewhere way out in the house.
Right.
Yeah, I'll hear him ding, ding, ding. And
So she wanted a little bit of the old rustic look. She wanted the wainscoted wall. So that's what we did.
Wainscot, yeah.
The wainscoted wall here. Here again, just all this is pine, and it took time to really do all this pine work. A lot of this stuff here again had to be joined and formed. But yeah. So what a unique kitchen, right?
It's insane.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
The custom trim work we did around the top
yeah.
there. So I mean.
Yeah, my Tyler Rags.
This is one of the more unique kitchens for sure, and just the rustic feel of it is just very unique because not everybody does that. Most people nowadays are going with fully painted cabinets, and that's one reason it's hard to get a lot of different lumbers now. It's getting harder to get a lot of different lumbers now because over the past 10 to 20 years people have really gravitated to doing painted cabinets. So a lot of the lumber yards are carrying a lot of more or less just paint grade stuff rather than the good stuff like your mahogany and your walnuts or your cherry and stuff like that. So but anyways, this is it.
We'll do one final walkthrough.
It's such a reward to be able to come back and do this because I just don't always get the opportunity to come back to a job after it's totally complete, everything's in order the way it's supposed to be, and actually see it. So this is really fun,
Yeah.
you know. And don't you love the rack here? The pots
This
and
thing
pans?
is really cool.
I mean, everything is just great. Oh, there's one other thing we forgot about. I forgot about the cherry cabinets
Oh,
in
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Let's see that.
Yeah, come check this out. So she had the fireplace here in the living room, and she's like, "Well, I want some shelving units to each side of it." So, and this is all cherry here. So we built this and built that one. So that was an addition in here as well.
And you had to redo the crown molding?
Yeah, well, no. We actually took some of her old crown molding that was taken out and used it
Oh,
to
wow.
put back up.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
That is nice.
very cool,
I
huh?
love it.
Yeah. But what a house. I mean, this is just good old country feel.
Yep.
You're sitting here and you got all these open windows you can see out. It's just very, very nice.
Well, thank you very much for letting us come and see it again.
Absolutely, anytime.
It's been a pleasure, and I love seeing the work.
Well, we loved doing it. Loved working with Michael. It was a journey.
It was a journey.
It's a journey, but a good one.
Well, thank you very
Lisa.
much.
Okay.